by this company for years since it's launched, because the idea that we're all going to get this like big orb, and they have this like multi-pound orb, and I've held it, and it's going to scan your eyeball, and it's going to create a unique form of identity, and you're going to get a universal basic income through that identity, and it's related to crypto on as well. It's like so like everything, as you said, this sort of like maybe like a hype sandwich. But on the other hand, when you think about AI and you think about the various risks, whether it's sort of disruption to jobs or the idea that an AI could, say, impersonate a person or impersonate a loved one, et cetera, are you really the person that you claim to are? It's kind of like a very like interesting, ambitious problem that they've tackled. So even as weird as it sounds and everything, like I'm kind of just like absolutely fascinated to see.
Worldcoin is great and I don't buy it. I don't buy the token even though the founder behind the product has an incredible reputation. The problem that Worldcoin tries to solve is also big enough and there's already tons of funding.
How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. There's one cryptocurrency that everyone seems to be talking about today, and that is Worldcoin. They are trying to figure out how to fix a real world problem that's happening right now. It's not a sponsorship or anything like that. Legitimately, everyone on Twitter seems to be talking about it. A lot of people hate the crypto. And I'm going to be talking to you today about it, giving you some information about it, what they're trying to do, why they've blown up so quickly. They are almost in the top 100 cryptos a day after.
What people can do.
Yeah, I mean, there's regulatory elements. I mean, and there's also the question of like, why do we need a token associated with it? Feels very like 2021 Fair. Or 2020. You know, their argument would be that if you're going to have this sort of system of identity that everyone is one day going to depend on in order to prove their humanhood, collect their UBI because the AI put us out of a job, etc., then it has to be distributed and distributed governance, and it can't just be controlled by one company that is like connected to Sam Altman, etc. So of course, the argument that they would make is that, well, this is what crypto is good for, distributed governance, et cetera. On the other hand, people look at this coin and they say, oh, there's like really low float, and it's just a classic thing where because there's so much hype and because there's so few coins out there, it like shoots to the moon and it's a fortune already. So it's sort of like, okay, like I can accept the crypto logic, but also the reality is like it is what it is, this huge like, you know, this massive like pump for something that like has not borne out what it said it's going to do.